Today's video is about breaking the Arcstar record on the Asia server, which I had previously set at 67 million. I don't really know how well the other servers are doing, probably much better. Anyway, in my World Boss Arcstar tutorial, where it shows how I got my previous record, Edmund suggested using Venaka instead of Michaela. So I did some experiments and lo and behold, it worked. Thanks Edmund for the great suggestion. These experiments also debunked some theories that I made 5 months ago. And here is the new formation. The units used are pretty much the same. Vester is now on Assault runes so that he will kill himself in round 2. Orion is now level 1 just like Martina, Venaka instead of Michaela, and lastly Mamania has got a slight rune upgrade. So the idea is to increase Venaka's support stats by killing off units which she has applied buffs on. This complements Edolin's buff as her support stats also increases when allies die. The huge spike in both support stats will boost the total damage dealt in round 2 when all debuffs are stacked. So unlike normal formations that buffs the same attacking units, you want to use Venaka to buff different units in round 1 and 2. Killing 4 units will get you a score similar to plus 15 Michaela, so killing 5 units will surpass Michaela. As Venaka is my favorite character in the game, I'm so excited to finally use her again, and now I can't wait for her to get her plus 15 upgrade. I also want to point out that Zakhan is not wrong. There are 2 ways to keep Valze or other attackers that are vulnerable to shock alive. It could be a combination of both methods. The first method is to reduce Arcstar's attack. The second is to buff attackers with support skills like Edolin's damage reduction. If you compare with the previous setup, with Edolin's damage reduction, Valze survived the shock damage. But do take note that Edolin also gives taunt to your attacker, which may end up killing them when Arcstar attacks. The next formation is a full setup to simulate a situation when Arcstar's attack is reduced. I will use Veronia in this setup so Valze doesn't get any buffs. So take a look at the top bar, you can see Arcstar's attack slowly decreasing from 6k to 3k to 1.2k. And now we will see how Valze attacks, but she still dies to the shock damage. Now we will swap in Stella, who will give damage reduction and lifesteal to Valze. As my Stella is already plus 15, I am unable to test if low skill level Stella is able to keep Valze alive. Do let me know if low skill level Stella is able to keep Valze alive. I think it should be possible because it has a combination of damage reduction as well as lifesteal. Thanks again everyone for your comments and suggestions. I feel very encouraged to see fellow players helping out one another, and it also gives me an opportunity to learn more about this game and share it with the rest of the community.